Another easy dinner. I'm always shooting for easy dinners. Actually, before I started streaming my cooking, sometimes I would do 2-hour cooking sessions, um, just for funs. But my time in life has been just getting shorter. And so now I need to find ways to do shortcuts, to do quick meals, nutritious meals, and inexpensive meals. And delicious for sure. So today's meal is actually enfrijoladas. Let me cook some enfrijoladas. The beauty about this dish is an enchilada. It's inspired by an enchilada. It's a real dish. I never had it growing up, but I saw videos about it years ago. I've seen it in restaurants. But it's not a common meal. It's a very cheap meal. It's a very humble meal, if I may say. Beans, tortillas submerged in beans to create like your enchilada. And then you fill it with cheese. It should be very humble, very low effort. That's about it. You can do, what's up, Pain 1000? You can do chicken inside. You can do whatever you want inside. I'm not stopping you. You put ground beef if you want. I don't care. But the main thing about this dish is that you have a corn tortilla dipped in beans, and then you wrap inside some cheese. Kind of like a reversed cheese burrito, cheese taco maybe, where like the tortilla's inside and all the ingredients are just surrounding the tortilla. In a bed, I have already a vision, right? A bed of lettuce, maybe sprinkled with some crumbly cheese on top and some sour cream, runny sour cream, crema. And on the side, I do need to add a little bit of protein. So I do have some rotisserie chicken from Costco. So that's going to be my protein. We are making something easy, delicious, inexpensive, and quick. That's for sure. I'm always trying to start at 5. I never get to do it. I am so unpunctual. Impunctual or unpunctual? Let me know what's the correct way to say it. Bro, do you know the light goes on guy? I know Oliver Tree died. Life goes on and on and on and on. He died. Rip Oliver Tree. I really liked his music. I did. Anyways, let's get started. Let's give 10 seconds of silence for Oliver Tree. I think that was 10 seconds. Rest in peace, for real. I'm being honest. Anyways, I really like that music. And he was such a cool dude. Embarrassing to continue. I didn't have fresh beans. Normally, I make fresh beans on a Sunday. Make a huge pot. And then I just separate it in batches. I freeze them. I didn't do that. I've been lazy. That's why I'm always prepared for lazy days. And I got some traditional refried beans from Isadora, brought to you by Isadora Refried Beans. The better way to eat pre-packaged beans is from Isadora bagged beans. Not an official sponsor, but I wish they were. Yeah, if you're gonna get some pre-made beans, get them from a bag. They taste a lot better. And if you don't know where they are, I bet if you look into section and then you just do a little turnaround to the other side of the can aisle, I bet they're like hidden in like the Mexican ingredient section. Okay, it was good. Yeah, Oliver Tree died on. Yeah, he did. Anyway, so tortillas. We need beans. We need onion. We need lettuce. Let's get everything out. Very, very humbling dish. Very cheap. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit of rotisserie chicken. That's gonna be my added protein. This is just carbs on carbs. It's just something delicious. What's up? I got a message held for review. Do you like bussin'? Bussin'. Oh my God, Tiny Lion Gaming. I hope I had a moderator right now. Moderator. All right, you got me. You're funny. I do like funny guys and gals. Let's see. We're gonna use some jalapeno. We're gonna use some cotija. Are you a cook? I'm not a cook. But are you an artist if you're constantly painting pictures or paintings every day without a painting degree? You let me know. Some queso fresco. We're gonna use some queso fresco, and we are gonna use, what else are we gonna use? I think that's it. I think that's, oh, lettuce. I said I was gonna do lettuce. Oh, and onion. Oh, and tomato. I got a little bit of onion. Oh, you know what? Yesterday someone mentioned a pickled red onion. I am not pickling red onion. I'm gonna pickle some white onion. Some quick pickling. I'll show you how to do some quick pickling. Technically not pickling because it's not really getting pickled for like a few days or a few hours. But it's kind of like a faux pickling. Let's get the lights kind of dark in here. Let's get that light. We get the light. So order of operations. We need to start with the things that are going to take the longest to cook. And I just mentioned I'm going to pickle some onions, and that's going to take a little bit. So I kind of want to start with pickling some onions, but also I need to create my bean sauce. Bean sauce. I cooked for my family this morning, and it was good, and I have never cooked before. I love hearing that, and I hope you get to cook for your family a lot more. The best feeling is when you do something for people that you love, and then they go like, huh, you make this? Ah, pretty good. And then let me tell you about the best validation as a cook is when you start cooking, and no one questions your cooking. Even if you didn't know what you were doing, you were like kind of like, ugh, I just made something. And then you just serve it to a family member or sibling, whatever. They don't question it. They just eat it. And if they don't say anything, I promise you, that is better than someone pretending to like something, going like, it's so good. Because someone that just eats it and says nothing about it, it's like, you met their expectations. Anyways, enough about ranting. Let's get this going. Bagged beans, I know, bagged beans. Sorry, but we're gonna do something with this. We need to thin out our beans. So how are we gonna do that? Just gonna throw them. I'm gonna throw it in a little pan right here. It's gonna take a few steps. This is a simple, humble meal, but in order to make it taste delicious, you need to do some extra steps. And hopefully I can teach you this. Oh, never mind. I'm not teaching you. I'm demonstrating. Big difference. Big difference. Okay. So, like I said, if you like enchiladas, you're going to love this dish. And this is, I promise you, even picky eaters enjoy this meal. You get some water. We're going to go on high heat. And if you have canned beans, do it with canned beans. I would prefer fresh beans. I got no fresh beans. So I just got a bag of beans. Okay. Wash your vegetables. Don't be nasty. I will. Thank you for the reminder. I like accountability. That's the kind of accountability I like. That's true. Always wash your vegetables. Don't be freaking nasty. And another thing, wash your hands. I didn't wash my hands. Let me wash my hands. Thank you for the reminder too. Anyways, so what's going on here? We are adding our refried prepackaged beans in here and just some water. We're gonna add a little bit of flavor just to make it our own. This method, we're gonna add a little beef bouillon just so that they taste like something different other than like prepackaged beans. which I mean they're fine. But if you would like to be a little extra, give it something different. So people don't wonder if you got this from a can. Just get a little chicken bouillon, and if you have some stock, even better. All right, let's leave that simmering. And let me wash my hands. I know, right? I am nasty. Let me wash my hands. So another thing about this. Oh, that's nasty beans. Yes and no. I'm gonna disagree a little bit with the nasty beans comment because I do prefer homemade beans, but these are better than canned beans. I promise you. I'm making some banana bread with my mom tonight. Ooh, I love a good banana bread. Now, I've attempted banana bread a few times, and let me tell you, no easy task. No easy task to make a good banana bread. So anyone could say they make a good loaf, and I bet you can make a good loaf. But let me know if it turned out actually delicious. And be honest, better be moist and sugary and dense, but at the same time, spongy. Ooh, I added you on the PS5. Let's go. Just look out for that dryness. You don't want your banana bread to be dry. Anyways, our beans are gonna be there, beaning up. There you go. There are beans. Some people can just use a blender. I'm not using a blender. This is what I'm doing. Fresh beans are good. Are the go. I know. Fresh beans are the best way. Let me see. So we're just gonna try to. I'm telling you, we're gonna make a bean sauce, a bean dip, a very thin bean dip, because we're gonna be submerging our tortillas in here. Now we don't want it watery. This is still too watery, so we're just gonna keep it on high heat to reduce it a little bit more. In the meantime, like I said, we're gonna pickle a little bit of onion. Ooh, some pickled onion makes a big difference. This is how I pickle my onion. Oh yeah, I found a little green, a little red, and let me see what else did I find. A little red onion, a little bit of white onion. I think this will be great. In order to expedite our pickling in this few minutes, we're gonna boil some water in the microwave. Add some black pepper. I'll add some black pepper to the pickled onions. I will. Okay, but check this out. We're expediting a pickling process by having some very hot water. And in that very hot water, we're gonna dunk our onion, a little bit of vinegar, a lot of salt, maybe a little bit of sugar, a little oregano, like the British like to call it, oregano. I don't know how they just say it somewhat differently. Or oregano, something like that. Anyways, we're gonna go create these moves this way. This is how I want my onion to be presented. Oh, I just had an idea. Inside my enfrijoladas, there's gonna be a little bit of raw onion, raw white onion, and a little bit of cheese. I think this is enough pickling. Oh, I didn't start the microwave. Shoot. 3 minutes on the microwave. This is enough for my pickling. This is gonna be enough for my pickling. All right, let's get this on the side. Okay, that's what we got. This is gonna be our pickling topping, and then we're gonna leave this to the side. Now we're gonna start chopping some onion that's gonna go inside our enfrijoladas. Now I got this tip from a friend's mom. She was making entomatadas. I'm making bread with my mom tomorrow. All right. So entomatadas, if you understand the grammar or the root words in Spanish, when something is something ado, entomatado, enchilado, enfrijolado, it's like covered in. And so my friend's mom was making entomatadas, and I was doing homework at her house or his house. And she's like, "Are you staying for dinner?" And she made some entomatadas, which is basically enchiladas, but only with tomato sauce, no chilies involved. And these entomatadas were so delicious. I still think about them today. All they had was onion. That's it. It was tomato sauce wrapped tortillas. Now, these tortillas was fresh made. It's like the comparison to going to an Italian house in Italy and they're making you freshly made pasta with the freshly made tomato sauce. But this is a Mexican food cuisine, right? Freshly made tomato sauce, freshly made tortillas. And then all she did was sprinkle a little fresh onion inside, wrapped it, and then sprinkle some cheese on top, crumbly cheese. That's it. Oh, when I tell you guys that was one of the best dishes I've ever had in my life, I'm not kidding. I still think about it till this day. And I told my friends, like, these are freaking delicious. And maybe he just thought I was like being a little too grateful for getting free food at his house. What do you call enchiladas with the cream sauce? Now that is funny. I thank you for asking. So that's a hybrid enchilada. They call them enchiladas suizas. Suizas, meaning Swedish enchiladas. Why do you think they call them Swedish enchiladas? The myth goes, and this is true, the myth goes that some chef, I don't know the name of the chef, I'm sorry, but some chef in Mexico was having some Swedish tourist visitors. And they said, you gotta make them some food. And he's like, Swedish. Cheese, cream, they like that. So he just fusioned an enchilada with some cream, with some cheese, and it was a creamy sauce. And they loved it, and he kept it in his restaurant. And then everyone followed suit, and now they're known as enchiladas suizas. And that's the beauty of cooking, and I will continue reiterating. Fusion, creativity, food will always continue evolving because people from around the world come and they're like, what can we do with what we have? Anyways, look at our beans. We have our beans. Look at that beauty. It's still very watery. This is not my intended watery. This is not my intended bean sauce. It is way too watery. We're going to continue rendering it down. That is way too watery. We can't work with that. Where's your family? My family, my immediate family is living here with me. Anyways, back to my, I'm gonna push my pre-chopped onion to the side, but back to my pickling of my topping. All right, I'm gonna lower the temperature on those beans. I don't want to burn them. Big scoop of salt, big 2 scoops of salt in there, and some vinegar. Still get some vinegar, whatever vinegar you got. I'm gonna use white vinegar because it's the cheapest. But if you want to use your apple cider vinegar, go ahead. If you want to use red wine vinegar, ooh, fancy. I mean, that's what you got. Go ahead. We're just looking for that acidity. And it's what gives it that pickling, flavor. There you go. So half vinegar, maybe quarter vinegar. Oregano. I said I was going to add oregano and black pepper. Let me see. Where's my oregano? Oregano. Ah, man, did I run out of oregano? We're going to continue without oregano because I don't have oregano. Yeah, sometimes okay, there you go. Look what I got. I got some oregano. Ooh, yeah, red wine vinegar tastes better. I bet it does, but it's a little bit more expensive. I'm making, what are you making? I'm making entomatadas. Entomatadas. Are you familiar with enchiladas? Well, instead of using a red sauce, we're using beans. That's what we're using. We're using beans. That's why. And look at that. I found some parsley. Sometimes I use parsley. I can't really tell the difference. I can't really smell it or taste it, but it looks pretty. How about some garlic powder? Yeah. That's it. That's it. A lot of. Should I add sugar? Maybe a little bit of sugar. Yeah, let's add a little sugar. Right now, I'm pickling some onions because this is gonna be my topping. So, I got my sugar and my coffee bar. Check it out. There you go. Maybe a teaspoon of sugar. Just to have a little bit of sweetness in there. All right, let's get back. Let's get back. Now, we already have vinegar, salt, oregano, black pepper, parsley, garlic powder, and lots of salt and sugar. So now the rest is going to be hot water. Boiling hot water that we boiled for 3 minutes. It's like you're making an instant soup. 3 minutes, you know, your cup of noodle soup. Put it in for 3 minutes. All right. And let's forget about this. Let's shake it a little bit, though. There you go. And that's it. That's it. No, water and onions. No, water and onions. Yes, the thing is, we're making these onions for right now. I'm not planning on storing them and eating them later. This is like a quick pickling. It's just hot water, so get them so they can get a little bit softer and all the flavors incorporated. I promise you, it's a quick pickling just for easy on the go. We have a few minutes to finish my dish. Okay, what's gonna be inside my enchiladas? I want to do queso fresco. I do like queso fresco, but you know what's like more appealing? Some stringy cheese, some mozzarella, some Monterey Jack. Let's see what I got. There you go. All right, I'm gonna lower the temperature. We're almost ready with the beans. I just want to have everything ready. Oh, wait, no, I need to shred my lettuce as well. Damn. I got mozzarella. No, Monterey Jack. This is my favorite cheese. Why don't you use a saucepan then? This is a saucepan. Is this not a saucepan? It's a big saucepan. What would you call it? Let me know. I like this feedback. Anyways. What would you call my saucepan back there? Is that not a saucepan? Is the saucepan supposed to be smaller? Let me know. I like the corrections. Anyways, what I love about Monterey Jack is that it melts so much. Oh, for pickling. Oh, because we're just moving quick with microwave, with like different techniques. And I bet that's a good technique with the saucepan. That's the beauty of cooking, like I said. You can come at it from different angles. Pa, 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 pa. Monterey Jack, salty, chewy, and it has a very quick melting point. And that's what I'm looking for. So, like a mozzarella cheese, like a dehydrated or low moisture mozzarella cheese, that requires that high temperature brick oven, right? To get a good scab. This oozes quickly. It starts melting a lot faster. So we have our cheese, we have our onion. That's gonna be our filling inside our enchiladas. I mean entomatadas. Pardon me. And now a little lettuce. And yes, I am gonna wash it. Let's look at our beans. Our beans are looking beany. They still look a little loose. But they're getting there. They're getting there. My mistake was adding too much water. And my favorite utensil here, here. Oh, I should have cut it first. Let me cut it first and then I'll wash. No. Ah, my head. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to rinse it off. I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to rinse it. I'm just going to go rinse, rinse, rinse. And then I'm going to start chopping. That's what I'm going to do. Shred it. We're going to shred it. Correct. We're going to shred it. Good questions. I like the curiosity. I like the questioning. Always stay curious. That's good. And if I can learn new techniques from you guys, ooh, even better. So we're gonna shred this amount. It looks like I'm gonna shred maybe this amount. That looks like enough. This is gonna be a bed of look at me with this finger. Well, what am I? Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. I always cringe at the women with the long nails that do this. I've been spending too much time in the kitchen. What am I, Italian? Okay. I think I'm gonna use more lettuce. That's about the right. That's right. That's about the amount of lettuce I want. That was looking good. Okay. So that's gonna be my bed of lettuce. We're gonna have a bed of lettuce. Why no one is helping you? That's the way I do it. That's the way we do it. I like to cook. That's the thing about cooking. Whenever you want to have help around in a kitchen, you need to have a chef. The chef is the one that has the vision, the recipe, the instructions. Everything needs to be done a particular way. That's why it's the head chef. The cooks, they follow instructions. And sometimes when you have two chefs in the house, we start bumping heads. My wife loves to cook as well. And sometimes having two chiefs at the same place, it's just a constant battle. Nothing's getting done because everything's like, oh, you got to do it this way. No, you got to do it this way. No. You got to be able to humble down yourself and be like, yes, chef, what do you want from me? That's exactly why I don't have help. I don't have that type of person around. Sometimes my wife also she helps me. Okay. Our beans are looking good. Our shredded lettuce is looking good. Our what is that? Our onions are getting pickled. Look at our onions. Look at our beans. Our beans are getting there. We need to heat our chicken. Okay, I got some rotisserie chicken. This rotisserie chicken is from Costco. Oh no, it's not from Costco. Gross! It's not from Costco. This is from Kroger. I just want to have this ready. We're gonna leave it in the microwave for 5 minutes just to have it ready. Ugh. Okay, 4 minutes. Okay, let's get back to it. Magic is about to happen. This is my favorite part of the day. Once all of our ingredients have been prepared, we already have a vision. Ah! Stop it with the fingers! Anyways, we already have a vision. And we're gonna start prepping. Check this out. This is gonna be magical. Okay. Our bean has become a little thicker. There you go. There's some starches coming naturally from the beans. It's gotten a little bit thick. I like it. Now, some people just blend their beans and they get a smooth sauce, a smooth bean sauce or bean dip, whatever you may want to call it. I didn't want to go that route. I didn't want to be washing a blender. Let's give it a taste though. Oh, that's good. Beef bouillon really did the trick. What else do you do besides cooking? I do enjoy cooking. I do enjoy playing video games. If you like to watch me play video games or are interested in video game playing, check me out at night. We're playing some video games. And I like exercising. I like exercising, but I can't bore people with my exercise. I'm no athlete. Anyways, what else? Yeah, we need to have this ready. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the beauty of this dish. It's all in the assembly line. In order to make good enchiladas, you need a good assembly line. Now, some people, maybe you're familiar with people that make enchiladas in a casserole form. No, these are not in casserole form. These are straight as they come out. But I will be using a casserole container to store them. So this is where my enchiladas are gonna go once they're ready. Hopefully we get approximately, I'm shooting for 12 enchiladas. I mean, not enchiladas, enfrijoladas. Our skillet is nice and warm. Skillet is nice and warm. And we're gonna pull some tortillas. Today's tortillas are La Bandera, corn yellow tortillas. That's the best I could find. If you can find better tortillas out there, let me know. And bigger tortillas are even better. Like big tortillas make better enfrijoladas. But anyway, look at this. Look how soft these are. These are beautiful. These are beautiful. This is what you want. Look at that. And we got the yellow ones today because I think they have more flavor than the white ones. Sometimes the white ones taste a little too sweet for me here in the U.S. If you've had a chance to taste homemade tortillas from Mexico, like in Mexico, you're gonna notice that tortillas over there are not sweet. They're more neutral flavor and a little salty, just a tiny bit salty, but the beauty about a good tortilla is that it shouldn't be that strong in flavor. Like here in the US, they just like to add sugar to everything. Let's see, look at the ingredients. Let me see. I guess I don't see the ingredients. Oh yeah, water, whole grain corn, preservatives, citric acid. I guess there isn't. I don't see any sugar in the ingredients, but these things taste sweet to me. Anyways, let's get started. This is gonna be a battle. We're gonna use a spatula. We're gonna use 2 spatulas. Let me see. Where's my favorite spatula? There you go. We're going to be using 2 spatulas. I promise you need 2 spatulas for this. We're going to keep our beans on very low heat because we don't want it to cool off. This is still on very low heat, and I want you to see the assembly. I just want you to see. Okay, we're ready. Our tortillas are going to be over here. This is where the assembly line starts. And then cheese. The cheese is going to be here. And we need to add some cheese. Maybe you can't see. Let me show you my spread. Okay. So we're going to start like this. Tortilla, bean, fry it, and then assembly here with cheese and onion. That's it. That's it. Let's see how it goes, and then we're gonna adjust as we go. It's like when you make your first pancake. You know, the first pancake is kind of gross, or you burn it, or it's just not as you intended. But as you continue making more pancakes, they start getting better. That's the theory here. Okay. What's for dessert? There is no dessert, unfortunately. I should be making dessert, huh? No, there's no dessert. Okay. Got a little bit of oil. Want to lather a little bit of oil there. Now we're going to need the extractor on. We're going to start on low. We're going to start on low extraction. Check this out. Ready for this? You got to have enough oil because you're going to start making a mess. Okay. Just like that, right? Just by the tip. There you go. Put it right there. You drop it in there. See that? See that beauty? Sizzling right there on the oil. A few seconds, turn it around the other way. Start putting a little bit of onion. That's a little bit of, that's enough. Just a little bit of onion. How about a little bit of cheese? Now, I'm getting feedback from this enfrijolada. The beans are too thin. And check this out. Because the tortillas are too small, I can only bend them once. Look at that. And then now we're burning this. Oh my God, we're learning from this. Let me see if my second one is better. I told you guys, you only get better as you go. Okay, one more time, one more time. There you go, right on the beans, right on the bean dip. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is that if your tortillas are frozen, this is a lot easier with frozen tortillas because they just tolerate the heat better. A little bit of onion, just a little bit of onion. Oh, sorry about my hand in the way. How about 3 squares of cheese? This is Monterey Jack, like I mentioned before. Look at that. And we're gonna fold it just once. That's it. Oh my God, yeah, this is not working. But let's continue, let's continue. Let's continue, okay. Like I said, you can just call them bean quesadillas. One more time, one more time. There you go, right on the beans, right on the beans. Oh, big mistake, I forgot to oil my skillet. This was gonna get stuck. That's what sucks when you have one hand. I'm gonna try to just put the camera down for the others, because you guys have seen the process, and I'm gonna try to get better at this. Okay. Look at that. I'm just gonna fold it once. You gotta be quick with these. You gotta be quick. There you go. And look at that. They're actually looking a lot better once they cool down. Let me get a little bit better. Let me see if I can do another one. More oil. There goes the oil. Let me mix my beans. You can't even see. No, you can't see. But you just gotta trust the process. There you go. Right on the beans. You go 1 tortilla, and let's do another one. Let's do another. We're gonna do 2. Let's go. 2 tortillas right there. Let's start flipping this first one. And you guys know the process. Onion, cheese. This is definitely a vegetarian dish. I like it. There you go. And onion. You don't want to be with these tortillas in the skillet for too long because they're gonna start disintegrating. So, see, look at that. This one was there for like 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and now it's falling apart. Oh no! Oh no! Look at that. But I promise. But let me tell you something that maybe you don't know what's going on here. After I'm done, I'm gonna just smother them all with beans. Yeah. Like I said, the beans are like the sauce. Look at that. Look how beautiful they're looking. Look how beautiful they're looking. They are looking good. Let me get rid of this burnt stuff. Let's repeat the process one more time. Oh my God, look at this burnt stuff right there. I'm just gonna put it right there. Okay, one more time. Oil. Because we don't want to burn anything. Bean, tortilla, drop. Ah, that's hot. Bean, tortilla, drop. Oh yeah, that's hot. Flip, 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 flip. There you go. Let's go. Start flipping, flipping. There you go. It has to be quick. Okay, onion. A little bit of onion. Just a little bit of onion. Just a little bit of onion. They're not onion tacos, but they just give you the little crunch in there that surprises you. You're like, what is this? A little bit of onion in there. There you go. Fold. Put away. Oh, that went a lot better. That went a lot better. Fold. Put away. And I promise you that little bit of oil, just a little bit of refried tortilla, just makes a big difference on such a humbling dish. That's the beauty about this dish. It's so cheap, inexpensive, but it's the process and all these extra little steps and techniques that elevates the dish and makes you go like, whoa, this is only beans and cheese? What? But you have to do this painstakingly process, you know? Painstaking process, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, there you go, one more time. One more time. Okay, I just want you to see it again. There you go, right in the beans. Drop. Yeah. See that? Sizzle right there. There you go. Another one, another one, another one. There you go. That's beautiful. Flip. Flip right there. Onion. That's it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Boom. Cheese. That's a little bit. Oh, is that 3 pieces? Ah, that's 3 pieces. It's fine. Keep moving. Keep moving. Because you don't want these tortillas to disintegrate. They start disintegrating if you don't move quick. Right there. We're just going to fold them once. See, the thing is, if I had like longer tortillas, bigger tortillas, I would be able to like make them look like a traditional enfrijolada or enchilada. But these are too small. I can't really do it. Let's get rid of this excess burnt stuff. Coming along. They're coming along. I said I was going to make like 10. Yeah, maybe like 10. There you go. Get a little bit of oil in there. And there you go, one. Oh, they're going to be delicious. Oh, they're going to be delicious. We already have, looks like I already have 8. Oh, this is my 10th. This is good. You think 10 is fine?
Yeah.
All right. No, because you want extra, right?
Yeah.
We're going to make some extra to have for lunch. You got to have some leftovers. There you go. There you go. There you go. Well, it looks like I can only make 10 because I ran out of cheese. Oh, I guess I can make the others with queso fresco or mozzarella. Look at that beauty. Look at that. They're looking good. That's already 11. It's already 11 quesadillas. Oh yeah, bring out the pepper jack. Oh, these are gonna be with pepper jack. I love it. Get this out. Ooh. What's wrong? Is it moldy? Ugh, what a mess. Now this is a messy, it's a easy, but it's messy. Ugh.
Is it mold?
Let me see. I'll show you if it's mold. No, it's not mold. No. No, it's not mold. We're using pepper jack for the rest.
You just cut that little bit off.
Yeah, let me get another cutting board. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? I think I can only make one more. I think I'll only make one more just to keep it at 12 because I need to save some of the beans. We need to save some of the beans to smother them. You gotta smother them. So one more. I mean, you can have four enchiladas for.
Take your right of up.
Yeah, four enfrijoladas for lunch. Right. Not that bad. There you go. Just give it a little pepper jack in here. That's it. This is my last enfrijolada. We're ready for plating. Yeah, my favorite part. All right. Look at this beauty. One more enfrijolada. We can do a good walkthrough of the last one. I'm gonna turn off the heat. We don't need the heat on the beans anymore. Get our tortilla. Right on the beans. Look at that. The beans are getting thicker as we go. There you go. Look at that beauty. Isn't that beautiful? Oh yeah, look at that dancing right there. Get a little fold. There you go. Let's get our cheese and onion. We got some pepper jack in the mix. Got some pepper jack and a little bit of onion. Hey, that had a little extra onion, but it's all good. I don't need this heat in there. I'm turning it off. Let's do a little fold. Just a little fold right there. Just a little fold right there. And that concludes our 12 enfrijoladas. That's beautiful. 12 enfrijoladas. You think we're done? We're done. But plating is going to look a lot better, I promise you. Check this out. Let's get rid of this. Oh, let me get the chicken ready. Okay, chicken's in the microwave, 2 minutes, but everything's off. Let me show you my intention. We're gonna add a little bit of lettuce. Look at that beauty. Come on, you gotta see this. A little lettuce bed, just so it looks like we're being healthy. And then look at that. We're gonna have our enfrijoladas. Yeah, right now they just look like some quesadillas. They look like just normal quesadillas, but they're gonna look so good. Look at that. See that? All three like that. And then we got a really hot beans right here. Just a reminder that these are enfrijoladas. And then we're gonna top it with some queso cotija. Look at that. Oh, baby, this is looking good. And then we got some pickled onion. Let's give it a shot, see how it came out. I know, right? Let's check it out. Look how beautiful this looks. Just a little bit of pickled onion. Let's taste one. Salty, sweet, delicious. Briny. That's what we want. That little brininess in there. They just look so good here. There you go. That's just extra flavor, extra complexity. And then, how about some sour cream? Now I do have crema. This is a Mexican style sour cream, which is just much more loose. Oh, there's not enough of this. Okay, I'm gonna use American or just more thick sour cream. We got the thick sour cream. Now, if I had the normal sour cream, I would drizzle it all over it, make it look delicious. I don't have that. I can thin this out with a little milk. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do a little dab just for presentation. If someone wants to fork their enfrijolada and like dab it on some sour cream, yeah. When I mean someone, I'm only talking about my wife. Anyway, look at that. We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, baby, isn't that looking beautiful? It's like ice cream right there. Let me see. Kind of good. And then our chicken, piece of chicken in there.
Cilantro for you?
Nah, no need for cilantro. Some piece of chicken would you like? Grab some breast.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is so hot. Oh, baby. Look at that. Look at that beauty. This is our protein right here. A little small breast from the rotisserie chicken. Doesn't this look beautiful? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Let's give it a shot. I gotta do a taste test. Let me just taste one. We gotta taste it. Let's go with this. Let me see. Can you get closer? There you go. Look at that. Just gonna get this one on the side. Look at that. With a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of onion, a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of beans. Ooh. I mean, I can just lie and say this is gross, but I can't hide the fact that this is delicious. Oh my goodness. Now, one thing that I wish I did better is keep them warmer. They're a little cold. They got a little cold. So maybe we can nuke them in the microwave for 30 seconds to give them back some life. Well, oh my God. What a treat. If you have similar ingredients at home, and I hope this inspires you to do something similar. Go ahead. Hey, let me know what I did wrong, what I could have done better. Let me know if you've had something similar like this, or if you've had this. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching my stream. I hope you have a wonderful evening, wonderful dinner, and enjoy the rest of your day. Mmm. I'm not even gonna taste the chicken. It's rotisserie chicken from the grocery store. It's all right. All right, take care. Bye. I think this was a success. Cheap, delicious, like I said.